I'll say. Go ahead, I think she's been waiting for us. Right here, Tesleen. You're back. I hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine? A plump, sweet-smelling nectarine. Thank you. Alice explained why I wanted this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. We look saddened as we pass the nectarine. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others, and we've decided to keep an eye on Halleck for now. Thanks to you, though, if his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. Alright, Tesleen, the time left to us. Tesleen makes an effort to smile brightly. Oh, hold on a second. Alice, you have something new to say? Thank you for understanding. No problem, I'll say. Tesleen makes an effort to smile brightly. Well, nothing is going to happen for a little while yet. So let's see if we can't lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat and I'll make us a nice stew. Tesleen, you are a kind-hearted soul. A single nectarine on the table.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
Ooh, voiced.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
A few extra bits and bobs. You'd have gone to the trouble. I'll have another bowl then. I'll say you needn't have gone to the trouble. But then again, this is for them too. They might just be looking for any reason to celebrate. I'll say when you needn't have gone to the trouble.
Oh, it's nothing, really. And we do so rarely have guests.
Okay.
In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get.
Tesleen.
I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs. I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death.
Yeah, poor souls, man.
When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one.
Nectarine.
It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for. Even when you believe they go on to a better place.
Yeah, well, if it's like once again, if it's this or they turn to monsters or they're in excruciating pain, then I need to know what has to be done.
I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
Warrior of Darkness? I mean,
The Warrior of Darkness?
Yes, Alice, you've been here and you've been chatting away to Tesleen all this time. You haven't heard this? I mean, like, the people that first called themselves Warriors of Darkness.
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Northrend could tell you a version of it. Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath.
Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath.
Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea.
A prayer?
Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
He's.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
He sounds rather ominous. Oh yeah, like they didn't say bringer of death, he said servant of death. I mean, you know, a servant of death, you know, death is inevitable. Death is change, you know, death doesn't necessarily have to be vilified. It's an immutable fact of life. You know, if it were me, like, grant me a gentle servant of death to guide me on the way, right?
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
What's this guy doing? What do you mean they're coming? Oh, fuck. What do you mean they're coming?
Tesleen!
Panic caregiver. We
Have you
didn't
seen
sense
Alric?
that.
I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
All of the inflicted did this is Sin Eater shit. They're coming. Sin Eaters? And they've lost Halaric. Well, Halaric's dead. Unfortunate. Alright, panic caregiver. It's all my fault. The patients were acting strangely and I let it distract me. Alice? Where could he have gone? Tesleen? Kelvin, Alice, we have to go look for Halaric. I don't know what's gotten into him, but he was wandering out there alone. Now, we didn't see all the patients acting strangely and that one guy looking up and being like, they're coming, so we don't know fucking ominous shit's going down here, but man, y'all don't want to go out there, man. If, like what Alice said, like they can act in big groups and come down on a settlement in waves, everybody is in danger here. Y'all need to fucking hide. I know how they sense ether. You know, like I don't know if you can like hide yourselves from that sense, but whatever. I don't know what's gotten into him, but if he's wandering out there alone... We'll assign search areas and split up. Any idea where he might be headed? No, he's never done anything like this before. But it can't be a coincidence that the other patients are suddenly so agitated. They can sense something. Okay, so we're being told right here we can sense something. Dudes, fucker, it's freaking friggers, it's dangerous out there. In any case, let's keep the search close to the inn. Halaric isn't very sure on his own feet, so he won't have gone far. I'll search the east side. It's dangerous, lass. Please, Halaric, please be alright. I'll cover the north and west then. You take everything from here to the south. Will do. You hide everyone. Oh, this is my fault. The patients were acting strong. Okay, no, okay, same thing. Yep, okay. Alright. This isn't really directly south, but alright. Alright, destination. Surveying. Surveying. You see no sign of Harik. You see no sign of Harik. Maybe he went further west. There's a lot of, like, beasties out here. If you went further west, this would be problems. You scan your surroundings in search of Harik and suddenly find yourself under attack. Oh, under attack. Oh, different kind. Forgiven Folly. Let's a scorpion. Alice, I did say anything with a white carapace could be a sinier. Friends of mine, so we can cast faster. Alright, boom shakalaka. Well. Alright. Senior Scorpion. So let's continue searching for Halaric. Surveying, surveying. Oh, fade to black cutscene. We found him. Or he found something.
Any sign of him?
No.
No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
Shit. We shouldn't be out here alone then. Let's rendezvous with everybody. Ooh, that's like the angel that we saw in the opening Shadowbringers trailer.
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones.
You haven't seen something like that? It must be one of the nasty ones,
Wherever
the greater
it's going,
ones.
It can only mean trouble. After it!
All right. We'll take it out.
There it is!
Oh, fuck, it's Halric.
Is that... Oh no!
She gonna kill him?
Halric!
Tesleen! Oh my god,
have
she
to
cut off a
run!
wing! No! She gets stabbed.
Tesleen! No!
She's for sure dead. Oh, by the way, guys, bad things are about to happen, so trigger warning for like body horror and stuff like that.
We all deserve happiness, wherever we can find it.
This is the one cutscene I was most not looking forward to, from based on my spoiler knowledge of the of Shadowbringers. So, really, avert your eyes. If this shit, like Runic said that they toned it down or whatever, but really, like, I do not want to have to suffer through this again, but we are, because we're here. But yeah, really, avert your eyes, the faint of heart. We all deserve happiness wherever we can find it. Oh, Tesleen, kind soul to the end.
The time left to you is precious. No one should die in pain.
Tesleen, so kind. The time that is left to you is precious. Indeed.
Mother, I...
Oh no, oh god, okay, alright, oh no. Just like so much constant fucking stream. Oh god, look away guys, look away. Oh no, oh god, oh Christ. Oh my god, dear Lord in heaven. Okay, just going full chrysalis mode here. Oh no, the fucking sounds too, Jesus Christ. Oh no, dear God. They just really went full horror on this shit.
No.
I'm sorry, Alice. They really went full horror on this. People watch this cutscene and they were just like, since when did Final Fantasy XIV become a horror game?
Oh, please skip.
Oh god. Oh, fucking Christ. No.
Still has a little bit of herself in there, but oh my god, they really kept all the other senators. Now they don't really keep a face, but you know that one, they were just like, nope, we gotta have this hard hitting. Christ in heaven. This is where it really hammers hard home to you. The horrors of Sin Eaters. That shit was wackadoodles. Like, I guess these guys are infected lightly, but that shit was direct. Tesleen. Alric. Alright. ... Alice? I'm sorry, Kelwyn. I tried to tell the carers what happened, but... I can't be the shoulder they lean on. Not like this. Sorry, lass. It's not alright, but... Sorry. That was horrific. And I'm extremely sorry you had to witness that. I'm sorry I had to witness that. Alright, Wilford. imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate what you're doing here. Me? I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial, and she cared about that sort of thing. About giving the people the chance to say their goodbyes. We'd still give her a grave marker. And hunt her down. We'll manage somehow. Someone needs to care for the patients. We're all they've got. Kasana. It's just so unfair. Unfair. Tesleen was always so cheery with the patients, telling them not to be scared, that there wouldn't be any pain of all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. Oh, Tesleen, you thought only of others, and this was your reward. She was a brave lass till the very end. She went at that sin eater. She just fucking yoinked Talric and ran, but kind heart. Halric? Halric is unresponsive as ever. He stands motionless, staring up into the sky where the Sin Eaters made their escape. Complete. Tears on the sand. Alice is lost in grief. Oh no, Alice. We say Alice, or we say, I've spoken with the carriers. I've spoken with the carriers. Dot seems like a very like I'm back. You know, like very. We'll say Alice. Alice was friends with Tesleen. Like, she told Tesleen all these things about us. Thank you. What you're doing. I'm going around maybe comforting everybody, telling them like it'll be fine. Well, it won't be fine, but you know, talking to everybody, making sure they're okay. What you're doing, it means a lot to them. To me. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Halric. Wasn't much of a rescue. That was mostly Tesleen. You weren't hurt at all, were you? No, we couldn't even engage. Hurt? There wasn't even a fight. I was too late. Too slow. I thought I could protect you. We were where we were, Alice. There's not much we could do. We're not omnipotent. Can't be everywhere at once. You can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Halric back safe and sound. Yeah, exactly what this lad is saying. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing my role here. I hope you'll forgive me for leaving you, and you will delay Halric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course, just give him what time you can. We always do. course, she would have done the same. Farewell, Ulrich. Keep Tesleen's words close to your heart. Also, sorry, young child, for maybe possibly being scarred for life. I mean, like, if he's gonna die, then, you know, like, it won't have to be scarred for life for long. You know, like, I don't know, like, you know, like, how close they are to turning or whatever. Like, they seem very non-responsive, but I mean, like, he's still got eyes. Wait, you're leaving this very moment. I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? Yeah, the Corsarium. With me. I have a destination in mind, yes. And a purpose. Ooh, this moment, I'll say looking at the light. This damned light. Building without cease. It's the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. Well, because the light is here, like they can't restore their balance because it's naturally tilting their balance anyway. Or at least those that were maybe mildly cursed in this way. I don't know about, you know, the instant transformation that was Tesleen's shit. Holy fuck, that was so horrific. If they toned that down like Runic said, that was not toned down enough. That shit, man. Jesus Christ. But what if we corrected the balance? Even if it were only little by little, even if it took years, it'd surely make things better. No matter how long it takes to pave a way for future generations. They may not suffer as we have suffered. Now hold on here. Hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how would you even hope to get rid of it? You have to change the whole world. Then we'll change the world. That's right. If you return to the Costarium, I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I have gained to hurt them. Okay. I mean, you repelled a lot of the lesser Eaters. Like, I don't know about the big ones, like... Well, there they go, crazy mad people. Off to change the world. Alright, speak with Alize at Red Sarai. So we also have this, this Ether Current quest out here. Alright, let's head out there then. Let's head out there. So what I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna hand in this to Alize. Well, we might get yoinked. Let's do the, as in we might just get taken there. If we talk to Alize. So let's do the side quest here. The Aether Current side quest, and then we'll hand in the stuff for Alize, and then I think that might be where we call it for the day. And then next time for Final Fantasy, which will be next weekend, we'll be going out to the area surrounding Yulmore with Alphino. Yeah, this Tesleen stuff, horrific. Tragic and horrific. Oh, hold on. Ether Current side quest first, Ether Current side quest. Also, Donta, hello. Without tomorrow, we'd struggle to transport goods between here and the Corsarium, while the boxes here contain their feed, brushes, and whatnot. Alright, there's the Moor or whatever. Moor. I have to relearn all the races' names. Gungan? Search the nooks, search the crannies, search high and search low. Oh, sorry. I did not see you there. Are you, a little lost? Father says I must rest. That will not do. No, I will stop, but not yet. I need something to show for my efforts. All this scrabbling, all this searching, and still no shinies. You came here to tell me to stop, but if I refuse, your job will not be finished, will it? That will not do either. Wait, I have an idea. If you help me find shinies, my job will be over, your job will be over, and I can rest. Simple, yes? We've been roped into helping find shinies. Look under that rubble and find whatever there is to be found. Maybe it'll be valuable, maybe not. Either way, let us keep searching until we at least get one shiny. Okay, very, very well. Shiny's about to be located. Good shinies are too sturdy to be squished by falling rubble. So no need to worry about that. Do try not to squish yourself, though. Okay, out here on the other side of these tents. Hello, any shinies here? Nope. Search fails to yield any shinies. Oh, we find a signet ring. Okay. One shiny. Ah. Alright, Gungun, we found something. Gungun, or whatever, however you say your name. Oh, what did you find? No more rubble, I hope. Ancient signet ring. Untold years spent buried beneath sand and rubble have done little to tarnish this exquisitely crafted piece of jewelry. Oh, this looks very special. Such pretty patterns. I've never seen one like this before. But how much is it worth? I am an expert in finding shinies, not a historian. Perhaps we should ask someone? Once we sell it, we will divide the profits between us. We worked as a team, so half for you, half for me. Fair is fair. Oh. I usually would have expected not that evenly distributed, but thanks. Most people would be like, I will say 80 for me, 20 for you, haha. But nope, this guy's just like, even, alright. Complete. Ward of the Ring. Gungan is thrilled by the signet ring you have discovered. Such a pretty ring, almost too precious to sell. Almost. We'll ask a friend of my father's how much it is worth. He is a good man, we can trust him. Well, as much as we can trust anyone that my father would call a friend. Anyway, let us meet in Mord Souq. Once we are done, we can discuss your reward. Only thing sweeter than a handful of shinies is a purse full of jinglies. I mean, we could run all the way out there, or we could teleport. Oh, also, let's switch over to Summoner for this quest line. Alright, Gungan. Very close he is, this way. Scrupulous trader, okay, Gungan?
He knows much about old things, ancient things, more than me anyway.
What have you got for me today?
I'm not sure, but it is very lovely shiny. Here, take a look.
Let me see. Oh, my word. This is exquisite. Judging by the sigil, I'd say this originates from Amh Araeng. You'll need to find an expert in that period to ascertain its true value, though.
You mean you do not know?
Sorry, Gungan. But that chap with a cart near the south gate might be able to help. White hair, smells like cabbage.
Then we shall ask him. Thank you for your kind advice. Smells like cabbage, eh? He should be easy to find in that case.
Thanks for your advice, dude. I'm afraid the most I can tell you is that it's from old Amh Araeng. Beyond that, your guess is as good as mine. Right to the other side of the market. Alright, Gungan.
We found him. Let us see what he thinks of the ring.
Wow, look at you, dude. Fancy garb. Antiquities dealer. It's very distinguished, though. May I help you?
Please tell us what this old ring is worth.
Oh, I have not seen one of these in a very long time.
Well, what is it?
This is no simple ring. See that sigil? Used to seal letters it was. The owner must have been someone quite important, but you'd best speak with Jamiel if you want to know who it belonged to. If you want to know about crests and such, he's the one to ask.
Oh, gah, not again. I just want my jinglies.
Being sent to another person.
Hopefully, Jamiel will be the last one we have to ask.
Thanks so much for pointing us in the right direction, dude. Also, fancy garb. Look great. Jamiel knows a lot more about the great houses of Amh Araeng than I do. Okay. Alright, there they are. Hey Runic, welcome back. You were bad and did not sleep. You watched anime instead. But the sleep, man, important. Alright, Gungan?
Jamiel is quite well known around Mord Souq. You know, he has been here for a very long time.
Ooh, also, very fancy garb dude. Now, what could you two spry younglings need from an old man like me?
We want to know how much we can get for this signet ring. Please tell us. The suspense is killing me.
Where did you get this? It belonged to a Malik of Nabaath Araeng. A Malik? Question mark?
Oh, that sounds very valuable indeed. So, how much?
To a historian, it is priceless. In all likelihood, there's only one such ring in existence. Though I'm afraid that to the layman unversed in ancient sigils, it is worth no more than any other signet of a similar age. Anyone in Nabaath Araeng with even a modicum of wealth would have had one bearing their mark. So, it is priceless, but also not worth very much? I am confused. So you're saying if you find the right buyer, then you could sell it for a lot, but otherwise it would be like hard to find a buyer for it. It looks like we will not be rolling in riches after all. I am very sorry to have dragged you around Mord Souq for nothing. Sorry. But as we always say, no such thing as a thing no one needs. And hard work is its own reward. Something like that anyway. While your coin purse may be no heavier than before, you have learned an important lesson. At least I think so. Complete. Jamiel? Perhaps this would be a good opportunity. Opportunity for what? Also, this quest still going. Nabaath breakdown. Gungan is finally ready to obey his father's orders and take a well-earned rest. Now that business with this ring is over, I should rest as I said I would. Then, your promise to father will be fulfilled. Actually, there's something I should like to discuss with you. I am in no rush, however, so let's speak again after your repose. My curiosity is piqued. Please, you must tell me now. I can rest while I listen. Oh, well, that's a certain degree of rest, but all right. Oh, well, if you insist. I would also like you to help me search for more relics from Amh Araeng. If my suppositions are correct, I know where many such artifacts are waiting to be uncovered. I base this claim on my knowledge of the route chosen by the Malik when he led his people's Exodus from the Flood of Light. The Malik is the leader? A higher up, a noble, etc.? Although many tried to take their most prized possessions with them, it soon became apparent that such burdens would only hinder their escape. Each household discarded their personal treasures one piece at a time. By following the exact path travel from Amh Araeng, we'd be able to unearth many more priceless treasures. I mean, dude, it's been 100 years. You think nobody else has tried that already? What say you? Will you lend me your aid? Of course. And now that I have finished resting, I am ready to start digging. You are quite sure? I am. Kelvin, you should come too. You have already found one of those shinies. Maybe we can find some more. You will be amply remunerated for your efforts. Even if there are no profits to be made from the sale of the items themselves, I too am a proponent of the motto, honest pay for honest work. Alright, very well then. Oh, we should go before my father tries to stop me. Honestly, there's no such thing as working too hard. There certainly is, dude. Oh wait, where are we going? The first location is to the east of the inn at Journey's Head. Allow me to lead the way. Alright, off we go, off we go. Out into the vast deserts again. Alright, here they are. Gungan? It does not smell of treasure here. Maybe I'm not sniffing hard enough. I need to be sniffing harder. Alright, Jamiel. As I recall, there should be a few artifacts scattered around this area. The first items to be discarded were those of little value or simply too cumbersome to be carried over long distances. However, we can assume that many were buried so that they could be recovered later. Therefore, it seems logical that landmarks such as large outcrops and so forth would be used to indicate their position. Depending on how deep they were buried, they might have been scattered by the sands by now. Or how light the objects are as well. It's been 100 years, dude. Unless the Exodus happened sooner, but yeah. Let's talk more digging. I want to find the shinies. Right, Jamiel? As much as I would like to assist in the search, I'm afraid that these old bones of mine make bending and kneeling quite a struggle. does not smell of treasure here. Maybe I'm... Oh, okay, same line. Okay, same line. Alright. We shall search then. Yeah, we've seen the tortoise mounts fly. Which is a fascinating choice. The spinny rocket fly. Wait. Oh, hold on. I was expecting we'd have to go to more locations. Nope, we got a shield. A lot of little shinies over here. What have you got? Although the location in which it was buried indicates that it is of Nabaath origin, it will need to be thoroughly cleaned before it can be properly inspected. Oh, a great big shiny. Is this a dinner plate? Jamiel, what is this? Heraldic shield. The 5 coins above a castle represents each of the great houses of Amh Araeng. Coins? Is that because they were rich? Precisely. The capital attracted trade from across Novrant, and much of the wealth found its way into their coffers. Such a booming economy was not built overnight, however. Although Amh Araeng was largely established by Humes, the harsh desert environment meant that they had to rely on the aid of neighboring peoples. It was the Mord who taught them how to safely traverse the barren plains, methods of finding sustenance, and much besides. They were also respected partners in matters of commerce. The Nabaath owed a great deal to your ancestors, Gungan. I never knew. History is all around us, if we know where to look. Which reminds me, the next location I would like you to search is not far from here. This way, if you please. Up. Alright, let's go. Didn't mean to start something there. Okay, here we are. Gungan? Do you think there will be more shinies? I have reason to believe that more artifacts are resting beneath these ruins. Please, take the utmost care with any that you discover, as some may be fragile. Okay. Oh, we got something. Gungun? Nothing but bricks and sand. Have you had better luck? There's a sand cake statue. Well, you suspect this may simply be a ball of clay with rudimentary eye holes poked into it. An assessment of its true worth is best of a historian. Is best left to an historian. Okay. We got something. Maybe a statue, maybe not much. I know what this is. A decorative Mord head sculpture. Making these is one of our many traditions. But what is it doing here? We may surmise that it was once kept in the pristine palace of Amh Araeng. It once housed tokens of friendship from allied peoples. That the Malik brought such gifts so far from Amh Araeng is proof of their cultural significance. However, when the Nabaath and Mord first came into contact, there were many disagreements. I do not understand. We Mord hate arguing. The art of negotiation is another one of our many traditions. Yes, I dare say that was a decisive factor in these disparate people finding common ground. And yet the Mord live on while Nabaath are no more. They didn't, escape. Hopefully, we will uncover even more valuable insights into the past. They said they led an exodus away from the flood. Did they all get wiped out by sin eaters? Hopefully we will uncover yet more valuable insights into the past at our final excavation site. And may I say, your work thus far has been nothing short of exemplary. Please save your thanks for when we have finished. There's still much to be done, more treasures to be found. Hey, Jimmy, anything else to say? There's one last place I wish to visit. Alright, semi-auto Malik, okay. Gungan can barely contain his excitement at the prospect of yet more digging. I want to dig. Where's the next spot, Jamiel? West from here, close to the Nabaath severance. Then what are we waiting for? Must hurry. There's such a small creature that thing made a very deep sounding roar. Alright, I guess this thing in here is the severance, perhaps? Giant chasm. Up, alright, here they are. Jamiel? Yes, this is the spot. Let us see what we can find here. Gungan? Up, hold on a moment, Gungan. I'm being attacked. Blast him. Alright, Gungan. This dirt smells like it's hiding treasure. Time to work. Nothing yet, but every handful of dirt I sift brings me closer to the shinies. Oh, Gungan, there's something I would like to ask you. Yes, I'm listening. Working, but listening. Why do you go to such lengths to help me? You've had barely a moment's rest since we first began, yet you set about your digging like a man possessed. He just seems like a workaholic, my dude. What can I say? I love to work, that is all. Maybe that is not such a good answer. I mean, I am a Mord of Mord Souq. This is our way. Is that so? No such thing as a thing no one needs. And you need these treasures, yes? Then I will find them for you. Helping each other, helping outsiders, it makes no difference. A job well done is a source of great pride for Mord. Now I see why the Nabaath valued your ancestors' friendship so highly. I was gonna say good eggs this lot, but there was a couple of more that were also like, you know, using bad methods to get coin. Say an industrious lot though. Oh, I have found something. A tube. Wait, there's a lid. Let me open it. Ah, something is inside. Jimial, what is this? What, he just fucking gone? Well, where did he go? Get murdered? Jesus Christ, man, don't wander too far from the party, man. Jesus Christ. But I wanted to show him the treasure. Of all times to go for a stroll. Can you go look for him? You will see further from high ground. I will wait here and guard the relic. Alright, anything else to say, Gungan? Have you found him? Please look harder. Alright, we'll go to high ground then. What the fuck, Jimmy-Al? Don't wander off. Alright, surveying, dude, where the fuck are you? Jamal is nowhere to be seen. You had better report your findings, or lack thereof, to Gungan. Oh, God damn it, man. Alright, Gungan. So, what happened to him? I don't know, we didn't see him. Where the fuck did he go? You do not know. Oh, this bodes ill. Ill indeed. While you were gone, I inspected the treasure. Inside was a scroll which shows the Nabaath royal family tree, and the last Malik name was... Oh, okay, there we go. Hold a moment, we're being attacked. Alright, continue. Figured the treasure, then the last Malik's name was... Jamal. Okay, so the dude was named after Jamal, okay. Maybe it was his ancestor. Maybe he's a descendant. Which can only mean one thing, that he is really the last Malik's ghost. It could also mean that he is a descendant, or just named after it. I mean, how common a name is Jamiel? He must have needed someone to find his final treasure, so that he could pass into the afterlife. We must inform Father. If there are ghosts wandering around, he needs to warn everyone. We really don't, though. Alright, let's teleport. We have zero proof besides he poofed on us. I mean, it could be. We won't discount the possibility, but I don't think so, man. I am not sure what Father will make of these goings-on, but I must tell him what we saw, or rather what we did not see. And Kelwyn, you have been assisting my son with his work, yes? Giving these guys basically the same voice. This is true, Father, but we have grim tidings. Oh, nope, here he is. Dude, what the fuck, why you wandered off? Master Gengen, might I have a... there they are. What the fuck, Jamal? Why the fuck do you wander off? Whatever is the matter. And do not come any closer. Excuse me. Keep away from me, spirit! I beg your pardon, I may be rather long in the tooth, but I am still very much alive, I assure you. Well, you disappeared on us, dude. So you came to the conclusion that I was a ghost of the last Malik on the basis that we have the same name. Perhaps we had best put this misunderstanding down to an overactive imagination. Jamal the 9th, the last Malik, was my grandfather. See, there we go. I was named after him, which makes me Jamal the 10th. So you are Nabaath royalty. It all makes sense now, I think. But why did you disappear like that? Yeah, why did you disappear without saying a word? I tried to tell you I was going to return to Mord Souq to prepare your reward, though it seems that you did not hear me. All that scrabbling around the dirt must have drowned out my voice. It's like, oh, okay, oh, well. Oh, sorry about that. I will listen harder from now on. God damn. In any case, I am big misunderstanding. In any case, I am incredibly grateful to both of you. I have learned much of my people and their exodus from the flood. But there must be many, many more shinies for us to find. And that is not all. I want to know more about the history of Mord and their friendship with the Nabaath. It is my duty as future leader of Mord Souq. We cannot leave the treasures buried under the desert or let the stories of our ancestors be forgotten. Let us work together to unearth the past. Together. Master Gengen, you have raised a fine son. He has. And he will be a great leader one day, if he can avoid working himself into an early grave. Gungan. There are many relics waiting to be discovered, but there's no need to rush. They will not crumble away to nothing while you are resting. Come, we have much to discuss. See you later, Gungan. Jamyao, best of luck uncovering the past. Oh, Gungan, where are your manners? Kelwyn, I am sorry. He has forgotten to express his gratitude. Please allow me on his behalf. Thank you. But I was wondering, between all that digging, did he find time to rest? I think he sat still once for a hot second, but that's about it. All right. We'll take these. Shrug. Oh, resting. You just realized it'll be a year since you first started Final Fantasy XIV this August, and what a journey has been and it is still being. Heck yeah, awesome, awesome. Yeah, man, Final Fantasy XIV, great game, great game. You know, like I said, I loved it when I first played it in A Realm Reborn, and I'm glad I've managed to have time here to be able to get back to it and experience the storylines from the following expansions myself. It's good stuff. All right. Is there anything else to say, Gengen? Nope. All right. Let's get back out there then to Alisay. Let's also switch back over to White Mage here. All right, here we are. All right, Kassard, we are back. Kelwyn, good to see you again. You look like you've a story or two to tell. We don't really want to share, but okay. I sense you'd sooner get back to the Crystarium. Alisay? Forgive me, Kelwyn. I couldn't stay there a moment longer. Understandable. But I was serious about what I said. While the men and women at the inn battle against the Blight with kindness, I must fight it in my own way. With steel. Fuck yeah. From Eorzeir's sword in the darkness to Norvrand's sword in the light? We're not really Eorzeir's sword in the darkness. When were we the sword in the darkness? Okay, sure, we'll say this line though. Gods above, it feels like an age ago now. Oh no, is she crying again? Oh no, alas. Miss Alice, is there anything I can get you? Your swiftest Amaro, I need to return to the Crystarium immediately. As you wish. Oh, my lass. Alright, Alice. Remind me where to wear goggles if ever fly over Amh Araeng again, said the sand. Yeah, man. I've barely gotten the sand out of my eyes. The wind did help clear my head at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the Exarch. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Sin Eaters out, shall we? Yeah, I believe that's the plan. The Exarch did say to stop the calamity in the world from being consumed, that the Scions had managed to figure out that the way to fix it would be to slay the Sin Eaters. Alright, Alice. Thank you for seeing me out, Kelvin. It meant a lot to have you there at my side. Always, Alice. I was tempted to set off again the moment we had decided upon a direction, but you still have to visit Alphino, haven't you? I do. And if I know my brother, he'll be on the cusp of discovering something vital to our success. That's our boy! If he hasn't already, I'm content to stay here and consider our options for the time being, but don't keep me waiting too long, eh? Will do, I'll say. Whenever I come to the Crystarium, the sands of Amh Araeng seem a world away, and yet they both lie under the same wretched sky. Yeah, there's a vast difference between places throughout the world, in many ways. Prosperity-wise, scenery-wise, environment-wise. Alright, so that's going to be it for me here today, though. That's going to be it for me. We will be continuing this next time. We're going to be going out to, now that we've retrieved Alice, we've met up with Alice, we're going to be going to meet with Alphino. You did exactly what I did and saw Alice first before Alphino. It just felt right as she was the last one to cross over before you did. Exactly, dude. That's what I thought too. Those are my thoughts. Also, like there was the promise that we made with Alice, beforehand, not to get separated. So it just felt like, we needed to get to her first. Definitely felt like the right move. Not that we don't also love our boy Alphino, but yeah. Alice and us were in it together. So, yeah, we need to get to her as swiftly as possible. Yeah, we also want to see our boy Alphino, but yeah, that'll be for next time. That'll be for next time, so yeah. Thanks everybody for joining in our first steps into the Shadowbringers expansion here. Hope everybody has a good day, night, whatever time zone. Be safe out there and take care of yourselves. Until next time for more Shadowbringers.